Since I'm posting these to YouTube, I noticed they just changed the thing to 15-minute segments, but my computer is still set for the 10-minute segments. So you'll see that these lectures are chopped up into 10-minute segments. So hopefully that's not the end of the world. Like you see with this one, I emailed you a playlist, so it goes straight on to the next one. So, what we are going to be doing with this course is starting at the, like I said, the beginning of the history of Western philosophy and going sort of dialectically through. The exams, like I say, are not cumulative, right? Once we study Socrates and Plato, I'm not going to test you on that material again, but you'll see each of the figures that we study are in dialogue with each and every other one of the figures that we study. So, well, the course material, while your assessment is not cumulative, the understanding that you develop through this course will be cumulative. All right. Now, what we're going to do in this course is on each of the philosophers that we're going to study, and you'll see today posted to Moodle the first material in the background with the pre-Socratics and the Socrates will be up. You'll have a series of Moodle lectures, or YouTube lectures, and you'll have a set of my notes to help you through the material. So if you read the notes, you read the material, and you screen the lectures, hopefully this should address most of your questions. In the event that that doesn't, you've got the discussion forum, and I'm more than happy to talk about the material with you via email as well. If you're really in a pinch, please feel free to come to campus, and I'd be happy to meet with you and take you through the material in my office hours as well. On the syllabus, you'll find a series of important dates and a tentative reading schedule divided into weeks. So week one, this is week one of the course. We have a syllabus, course policy overview, and a general introduction to my first typo, Introduction to Ethics. I normally teach this course online, the ethics course online as well, so in a lot of ways the syllabi are similar to one another, but this is your general introduction to philosophy. Then today, like I say, the Plato 5 Dialogues, the Apology lecture will be posted via YouTube to Moodle as well. Your reading schedule, will lay out what you need to have covered as the course progresses, and I sort of dole this material out to you in a sort of regimented way, largely because it's the way the material developed historically in the first place. So, the important dates. Your first midterm exam will be due on October 1st by 12 p.m. You'll see that posted 5 days previous to that exam, and you'll have time to address the questions and ask me any questions about the questions that you may have. With regard to these exams, I do not pre-grade these exams. So in terms of taking a look at what you've got so far for an answer to let you know if you're on the right track, I can't so much do that. However, I can address specific questions with regard to the material that you are required to understand in order to answer the questions, right? And I can clarify the questions quite a bit, right? So the first exam is October 1st. The second exam is due by October 29th at 12 p.m. again. And the final exam is will be posted to Moodle on November 24th, so you'll have a lot of time with the material, and I'll give you some review material for that as well. And it will be due December 8th by the end of the day. I'm posting that for 11:59 p.m. So that is basically how you'll be assessed. Also in my policies, this is more of my finger waving. But what you find in the section entitled Plagiarism is the student handbook definition for plagiarism. Now, note that I footnoted that as well, so I'm not plagiarizing that. This is the part of these online or on-campus lectures I usually hate, because I don't know you. You haven't done anything wrong yet, and I'm in a position where I've got to wave my finger at you. Suffice it to say, it's your responsibility to understand what plagiarism is. It's in the student handbook, it's on your syllabus. Understand it, understand that there is a whole wealth of information out there for you to use in your comprehension and your exegesis of this material. But anything that doesn't come from your own head needs a reference, right? Otherwise, you're stealing it. You're claiming that it's your thoughts, your ideas, your reflections, when in fact it's not. It's like I say, this is here because I've had a lot of problems in the past, and what you're going to find is I've got a zero tolerance policy on plagiarism. It's just part of my job. This is in my contract. Any student suspected of this form of theft will be automatically passed on to the Dean of Students' office and an academic review board. That's just what I'm required to do in my position here at Oakland University. And their decisions, expulsion is possible. I've seen any number of sanctions. The course policy is automatic failure, so you don't just fail the assignment, you fail the entire course if you do this. Right? Just because it calls into question everything that you've done. And this is actually a serious offense. Right? So, nonetheless, that's my course policy, and I know you haven't done anything yet, but just don't plagiarize. We won't have a problem. That's there to act as sort of a deterrent, a preventative measure. So even if you do cost-benefit analysis, plagiarizing won't help you in this course. Right? Missed exam policy. I know life happens, right? And even if your university didn't require me to take certain excuses, certainly I would be more than happy to work with you as your life unfolds with regard to this class, right? So if you miss an exam, please let me know either before, preferably before the exam, or within 12 hours. This is here because I've had situations where students have come up to me at the end of the course and said, I missed the first midterm. And by December, it's just too much time has passed and you've had too much time to acquaint yourself with material. So, and this is also part of a flow of work. I've got a lot of students. So, in order to get everything done in a timely manner for your sake, I have to have that work flow. The last thing I want to say a few words about are the grading scheme on the last page of the syllabus. What you'll find is a letter grade to percentage point conversion, and seeing as how everything in the course adds up to 100, your percentage point is what you'll be acquainted with. But please refer to this letter grade to percentage point conversion chart, because this is actually straight off the University of Windsor's website. This is just what I'm used to. This is what I think when I say, okay, 70%, that's a B minus, all right? 80%, that's an A minus. This is just the way I convert things in my head. When I'm submitting to the office of the registrar, what we'll get is the letter grade that relates to your percentage point, and the Oakland University Office of the Registrar supplies me with this conversion table to convert a letter grade into a 4-point grade, so that's what they actually get from me. Now, just by the look of this, it may look as though it's an easy A in this course, but it's accordingly harder to get into that 80-90% range, just because of the 20% top-heavy kind of grade distribution that's going on here. So your letter grade is going to be your letter grade, and that converts to your 4-point grade. So that's there just so that you don't freak out when you get 72 out of 100 or 72% on one of your exams. You don't have a C, you've got a B in that case. Right? So that's basically the course. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email or call me during my office hours, or otherwise contact me. So I'm here to help, and hopefully it'll be a fun semester. Thank you.